Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Into the Breach. We're playing the Steel Judoka. We cleared the first island with a sort of mediocre performance. Now we have to decide where to go next. This place has Goo Leader, meh, and it has Scarabs and Diggers. Here we have some Leapers and Blobbers. Not a fan of those really, but okay. Oh god. Yeah, that guy, Burrower I think it's called, the fifth one on this list. I don't want to deal with them as Steel Judoka. They're stable, you can't push them. It's just gonna be a nightmare. So I think of all the options, I still don't know which is best. Let's say we'll do RST. Okay. Where to? Anywhere we go, we're getting 1 rep and 1 energy. I'd like to go here so that I have the option to pick up these 3-star things. Okay, and with less than 4 mech damage, sure, we can do that. Seismic activity, we like that. Less than 4 mech damage, protect the coal plant. I don't like this so much. This spawns a bunch of hornets, which like I don't know about that. Block Vex spawning 3 times, and there's a lightning storm. That's an interesting possibility that I might come back to. But I think I'll do the Scar first here. Yeah, so Cataclysm is going to turn things into nothing. Alright, let's put the Judo Mech over here. With 3 moves, he can reach just about anything from here anyway. Artillery, get as much in the back as I can. And Science Mech, I'm thinking in the middle, so he has the option to pull people left or right. Or, oh, this is armor, right? Yeah, okay. So the enemies are armored. We'd like to do something about that. So if I could judo my way to this square, but I don't think I can I? Let's suppose this guy were gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get there. Because then we could just throw this dude into the water, which would be great, right? And we don't have enough moves. So firing and... Okay, let's ask this question. How do we get to deal with this Alpha Leaper? The most obvious approach that I can see is an artillery shot landing on E4 and pushing him to C4. But it's not the only option. I could, for example, judo this fellow out of the way, and then pull the Alpha Leaper away from the building. It's not immediately clear why that's a good idea. It deals 1 damage to the Scion, but it doesn't deal any damage to any of the other enemies because they have armor. Even if I hit them with the artillery, they still don't take damage. I could, along with this, no, I can't pull him into anything. So, alright, of these plans, the artillery shot on the Scion seems reasonable. But these guys having armor is just like disastrous, isn't it? I can't do anything to these guys. It's really too bad I deployed my Judomech up here. If I'd put him any closer to the shore, I could have thrown some guys in. Like, even if I'd been here on G6. That's something to think about. I should have recognized that the shore was a valuable resource and checked that I was deploying close enough to do something with it. I could pull the leaper at C6 away from the building and then use an artillery shot on, say, D5 to move the Alpha Leaper. But this still doesn't affect any damage on anyone. I really need to get them to start attacking each other. I can't use my Judomech to deal with the Leaper at C6 because it won't do any damage to him and it would put him attacking the coal plant, or whatever it is, emergency batteries. Okay, here's a thought. I think I should take some damage on my artillery. Because it lets me work around the armor problem I have. I can move my... Oh, I have light tank! Is that good? I forgot about this. I could push this guy into the ocean. What if I pushed my Judomech to G6, getting him just a tiny bit closer to dealing with all these guys? I feel like that's a really plausible way to improve the situation. Right? Because he has 6 moves. If he were here and the Leaper on C6 were dead, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, throw this Alpha Leaper into the dang ocean. That's really good. And it is, yeah, it's just a push tank, right? That's what it does. Yeah. Okay. I like that a lot. What do I do with these enemies in the meantime? I guess I have a problem, don't I? If I'm using my tank to push my Judomech, or then that's the Gravity Mech's whole turn. And who then is dealing with this Leaper to open up the path for my Judomech? Nobody, right? The Siege Mech can do it like this, except it doesn't do any damage. So the guy moves, but he's still standing here. He's still alive. And that's the only way I can push that guy without damaging a building. Okay, so I still like the idea of using a tank, the deployable tank. I just can't do as much as I would like with it. I think what I need to do is use my Judo mech to start damaging the Scion, say, like this. Okay. That frees up... That sort of unlocks this Alpha Leaper so that I could deploy a push tank here or something and push him. Then I can artillery this square, pushing this guy into the way of the Alpha Leaper. Damages the Scion, kills the ordinary Leaper, and avoids any damage, and gets my tank on the board. Hopefully soon I can actually kill the Alpha Leaper, but I think this makes us start at some important objectives. Push this guy like we planned. And actually, I can push either one of them with the artillery mech, right? I could go here and push this guy. Or I could go up to C8 and push the Leaper up. I'd rather push the Leaper up, because that gets him closer to the Cataclysms that are coming in next turn. Sure, why not? A manageable number of enemies. Oh yeah, good. He did. He just jumped right into the Cataclysm and chose not to attack anything that mattered. If he had, like, webbed my Science Mech, I don't know, could have been a problem. Maybe. So throwing this blobber onto here is promising. But let's, like, actually think through a plan, huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Like, what am I doing about this blob, honestly? Well, actually, this seems good, right? It bumps the blob into my Science Mech, which is not great, because it does damage to him. But it kills the Armor Scion, and lets me drown the blobber, and frees up my Science Mech. So I like that a lot. I think drowning this guy is very much worthwhile, so let's do that. And let's block a spawn, right? I don't know what to do with this tank. I could use it to block a spawn, but I don't think I need to. I'd rather save that for the final turn when it's a bit more effective. Yep. See ya. Okay, 2 relatively low threat level enemies, I think. I could just push these two into each other twice, like this or something. That seems fine. Yeah, and now I have 2 mechs available to block spawns. Look at that. My artillery is separated just the way he likes it. No one could ever reach you to harm you. You can relax, good buddy. Who needs more XP? Everyone but the Judo mech would like more HP. I guess I'll try to give it to the Science mech, because he doesn't get it very often. There we go. better repair up. And turn. Yep. Alright. Well done. What's this all about? Defend the train. I kind of like defend the train missions. They're not easy by any means. But, I don't know. With our ability to push enemies around, maybe it'll be easier than otherwise. Okay, I'll give it a try. I want the rewards. I'm not afraid to admit it. But boy, I gotta say, that armor scion is a way bigger problem than I thought it would be for this squad. I really need to convince enemies to attack each other. Let's be up here, honestly, because it makes, like, this is a tough spot to wedge enemies out of. I don't want to give them access to this spot. Right, you have to use science mech to do it, because judo and artillery can't do it. This is a huge weak spot for me, and I don't want them ever getting in. Up here should be fine. Although, like, is here better, actually? I think it is. I don't know why, though. Yeah, and then just deploy somewhere reasonably close. Ugh. Rude. Alright, but good news. That building on E6 is a good place to throw in an artillery, right? Gets a lot done. Kills these two. And with the judo mech, I can block a spawn and kill the hornet. Finally, the science mech can just pull the alpha somewhere harmless, I guess. Or deploy the push tank and push him! Amazing. I love this game. Yeah, so we get out of the way so that the artillery bump doesn't hurt us. Oh, god damn it. That damages the other building. Jesus Christ. This squad sucks. Well, I guess I should prioritize buildings immune for this, because it really is causing a lot of trouble. A lot of options we might otherwise have, we don't have with our artillery. Okay, is there anything useful you can do? Yes, he could, stand here. And attack these guys, killing the hornet. Having done so, I'd have just enough moves to get my science mech to H5. And then I could pull the alpha, or the leaper, to F5, destroying the bomb so it doesn't hurt us. My judo mech is still free to come do this. Oh no, I don't need to do this anymore because we killed the hornet already. So I would come here. Wait. What was my plan exactly? Was it this damaging the building? It was. Jeez. So I guess I can still kill the hornet though, as long as I come at him from a different angle here. Yeah. This gets us 0 grid damage this turn, but it does not set us up very well for the future. let's back up a sec. And let's review what places can my artillery mech attack safely. It's a short list. Neither of the buildings on the E file. Nothing on the F file. Everything hits a building. So really we have to limit ourselves to the G file. What can we attack usefully on the G file? Literally only G5. I guess you can also attack the F file as long as you stay at like 3 or lower, right? Which I guess G3 is still the best place to attack I can find. Ugh. This stinks. But that's what I gotta do. Oh gosh, I can't get to H5. I was thinking I could, but we still haven't killed this. Ah, but once I move the leaper out of the way, I'll finally be able to. We can go around the other direction. Oh, this kills my judo mech. God, this game sucks. Ah! I found sort of an answer. Yes. It's not really an answer, is it? No. Shit. I keep forgetting I have a push tank. Is a push tank the solution to all of my problems? I'm not sure. What I wanted to use my science mech for was to pull the leaper from E5 to F5. I can't do that because I can't get positioned right. But I can deploy a push tank that would accomplish the same thing. However, this does not address the problem that my judo mech is not able to attack anything. I can attack this and kill it, but that doesn't help. I can attack this, but then my judo mech dies. And I don't want to lose this pilot bonus. I can deploy a push tank that would push this leaper into this space, which would eventually kill this bomb, but not in time for my judo mech to walk through it. Right? Where I want my judo mech to get to is F4. I could deploy a push... Oh, maybe this is the answer. Yes, I think I have finally solved it. If I deploy my push tank and use it to destroy the blob, that's what's really causing me all the trouble, is that the blob on F6 is restricting all of my movement. If I use my push tank to push it into my science mech, then my judo mech can get down to F4, where he wants to be, and cause the leaper to be killed by the alpha leaper. I think we've finally done it here. And I'll deploy him, I don't know, here. Glad we gave the science mech, or the gravity mech, I'm glad he upgraded himself some HP. Now finally the judo mech gets to where he always wanted to be. And we save with all the grid damage. Oh boy, armor. Just what I was hoping for. But we have the push tank deployed now. That's a huge advantage. If I can pull the Alpha Leaper to E5, he'll kill the Hornet, which seems quite possible to do. My push tank can deal with this blob. And I was thinking that I would move my Judo mech to F2 and then Judo the guy to the Scion to F1, killing him. But that doesn't work because there's a Scion in the way. I can instead deploy the artillery fire to G3, damaging the Scion and moving the Blobber onto a spawner. And then use the Judo mech to finish off the Scion, which seems fine. Alright, I think I have my plan here. We're going to do this. Rescue the buildings like so. Artillery fire here. And finally finish off this Scion. Having 4 mechs is so good, even if one of them is not that great. And he does fit in reasonably well with what our squad is trying to do. So it's not fair to call him not that great. What am I supposed to do about this? I don't have a good way to deal with this Alpha Blob up here. The obvious one that I can see is to pull it into my tank mech, but that sort of uses up 2 mechs. I guess that's fine, actually, right? It means my tank can't do anything useful, but he will be doing something useful by sacrificing his life. Great. And then we just have to deal with the Alpha Leaper, which is quite easy to do. In any of a number of ways, but the most obvious one, and which gets XP to someone who needs it, is to just use the artillery to bump him into the science mech again. That'll be the 3rd damage the science mech has suffered this mission, all of them from being bumped into, which kind of makes me laugh. And then I think I'm out of ways to kill guys. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we completed the train mission successfully. Turn 1 was really hard, but after that, turns 2 and 3 were not that bad. And we didn't actually take damage on turn 1, except for, mental anguish. What's this new hard one? Defend the solar farms, don't take grid damage. I'm not that keen on taking big risks to get more energy. So maybe I'll go to these areas, which are a bit easier. Yeah. Less than 4 mech damage. Block Vex spawning, but there's a lightning storm. I think I'll take this. The objectives are harder, but the lightning storm should help. Couple leapers and a blobber. I think I'll take this spot. Put my science mech sort of near the middle. How many moves do these guys have? 4. Okay. Sure. I don't know. I still don't know how to deploy this squad at all. Just feel free to jump near any of those danger zones, please. This isn't very nice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. we use our push tank to push the leaper to F3 here. That kills the blob. Then, we still have the judo mech and the artillery mech available. I'm not sure which of these two is a bigger priority to kill. I can get either one of them to a lightning area if I want. By using judo here. No. My artillery mech can't push anyone to this space. So it would have to be the opposite order, right? Artillery here. And then judo like so, landing here. I could do that. Or, if I believe that this guy's a bigger problem, he's sort of simpler to deal with, right? Oh, I can kill the alpha, the leaper this way as well. If I come down here and artillery like this, after I use my push tank, that's really good. It kills an extra enemy. And then just like use my judo mech to put the leaper real far away down here, like D2 or something. Okay, I like this a lot. So let's centralize a little bit with my gravity mech. Deploy the push tank as planned. Artillery to do this. And the judo mech can get some damage in and sort of deflect the alpha leaper. I'm glad we got rid of the blobber so early. I often have to just leave these guys to be a problem for the whole mission. These two threats don't look so bad. Oh, please, yes, feel free to move right there. Actually, I'm not sure quite how easy it is to push him to where I was thinking of putting him. Obviously, C6 is promising. Oh my gosh, we have to block spawns, I forgot. Alright. So maybe just using the judo mech is the way to delay the alpha some more. If I did that, I could block at least two spawns this turn. More if well, I don't know about more. Huh. So yeah, I think the judo mech has got to do this. I'm not sure exactly on the follow-up, but it seems good, whatever it is. I could do something like this, for example. Blocking two spawns in this way. And, in fact, block another if I were to do this first. So that blocks all three spawns. Kills some of the enemies, but not all. There's no way I can push this alpha mech, right? Or push anything into him. Alpha leaper. No, I don't think there is. I think this is fine. We're rescuing this guy, but it's fine because he still dies and he does something useful for us on the way. Okay, end turn. Yeah, they're all attacking, but who cares? Dead, damaged. Lovely. Oh. And he didn't even web my mech. How nice. We should be able to block all the spawns and kill everything this turn, I think. Well, maybe not? Yeah, maybe not block all the spawns. There are 4 after all. Even if there were 3, I don't think we do. I think we can only get 2. So this artillery can never block a spawn this turn, which means I may as well use him to defeat the enemy. Wait, how do I do that? I guess attacking E5 does it once I move my mech out of the way. So let's just put my mech here. There we go. Repair up, and that's it. Turn done. We should be able to deal with one enemy. Look at that, 6. Take that. Dang objectives. It would be nice to get some experience for my science mech, I guess, right? And it wouldn't be the worst to get it for artillery, but science is the one that's hardest to get experience for, so let's do this. All right. So we've taken no damage so far in RST, I believe, right? And we've perfected the 3 missions. So far so good. Yeah, okay. Just one more to do before Corporate HQ, and we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.